it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is Craftmas Season 2, Episode 21. So this will make it a full 3 weeks of projects so far. And today we are making this adorable whitewashed arrow. Now, I bought this arrow at the Target dollar spot for $3. As you can see right there. And then I just cut the words, which are available to my $10 or more a month patrons, and whitewashed over it, and it was that simple. Now give me a moment and I will show you how we made this. So as you can see, I have my word thankful cut for my arrow. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is remove the transfer tape, and I'm just using Oracal 651 as my stencil. Now you'll be able to see that this project would look cute with just the Oracal vinyl on here, but I really like the wood grain of this sign, but I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I figured we would whitewash it. I thought that would look really good. So now I'm just centering that on my arrow. Does not have to be perfect. Squeegeeing it down. Squeegee it down a little bit more. There we go. Remove the transfer tape. And as you can see, you could leave it just like this if you don't want to paint it. But for me, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I have a clear cup here. I'm going to squeeze in a little bit of white acrylic paint. As you can see, this is the Royal and Langnickel Titanium White. Then I'm going to add just a splash of water. Mix it together because we want to thin out the paint, but we still want it to be a paint consistency because we still want to see the wood grain and stuff come through. I need to add just a tad bit more paint. I added a little bit too much water. There we go. So as you can see, it still is paint, but it has a little bit different consistency. And we're just going to take and brush over the entire thing. And if you can tell when I'm brushing this on, you're still getting a lot of the wood grain through because it is whitewash. Just thin, even, fast strokes helps keep the paint all going in the same direction. You want to start from one side and pull it all the way across. And this sign was $3 from the Target dollar spot, and I really liked it. So I was like, this would be super cute. You could get more of them and do Grateful and Blessed. And this file is on our Patreon page for our $10 a month or more Patreon supporters. But yeah, just kind of keep brushing over it till you get how you like your paint to look. Which for me, the arrow part is the hardest part of it. As you can see, I really like to have it worked in there. Plus that kind of helps make it dry a little bit faster. Okay. Kind of take the side of your bowl or your cup, whatever you're using with your whitewashed paint, and you can take and put this in a Ziploc bag if you are going to take and reuse it, and put it in the fridge, and that helps keep your paint fresh so you're not just wasting. So as you can see, just kind of minimizing the brush strokes as much as possible. And I could have easily measured out the vinyl, but I did not because I want it to have that homemade hobby look. Now I'm going to take my Easy Weeding wooden pick, and we're going to start with our T and just remove the vinyl. And this gives you nice, crisp lines, especially when you're doing the project with the thinned out whitewash paint. And we got to go slow at this so that way we don't touch the paint to anything else. But if you look at that nice and close, you can see those are good, crisp lines. Okay. Let's go ahead down here to our L. There we go. Another letter removed. And we do have a new setup coming, so hopefully we'll be able to see better when I'm doing projects on the heat press. So that is supposed to be in, I think, sometime next week, so we'll see how that goes. As you know, I spend a lot of money trying to make sure y'all have the best angles to see what we are doing when we are doing these projects. And I have lots of tutorials on vinyl cutting for Cricut, Brother Scan and Cut, and Silhouette. If you're not familiar with how the machines work, I do have tutorials on them. Okay. There we go. Just a couple of more letters to remove. And you can always fast forward through this part. But yeah, this is an easy technique to bring some life into your signs. And one of the things you can do is if you have a piece of wood that you don't like the wood grain to it and you want to add something that may have some color, you can take and paint this another color underneath, then do your letters like I'm doing, and then whitewash over it so you can see the color of your paint coming through. Which I'm sure we will do some more paint signage tutorials. They are super easy and inexpensive. There we go. One more letter. Just the H. Okay. Just as simple as that. Look how good that looks. Okay, now give me a minute and we'll go over everything we just did. So hopefully you liked this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon and make sure your notifications are turned on, that will notify you when we post new videos, which for Craftmas is every single day at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to check me out on all my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as my second channel, which is just Betsy Gocher. I do all things makeup, all my vlogs, all that fun kind of stuff. But I guess that's it for today, so we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.